Welcome to Outdoor Madness, everyone. Kerry Clark here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Well, all right. Today we are doing an install video. A set of Rhino running boards. We're going to put on this 2024 Jeep Gladiator Sport. So if you look down here on the Sport model, you can see it doesn't come with anything. And you can see the pinch points right here. That's where the brackets bolt onto, and then the running boards are going to bolt right on to the brackets. Supposed to be no drilling required, so we'll see what happens. All right, so there are your brackets with instructions, and here are the running boards with the instructions right there. So, like I said, should be really easy bolt-on application. All right, you guys, so here's a good look at the running board. I chose these because they kind of resemble the ones that come on the Raptors. I really like those. And you can see how it starts off wide here and then it tapers down. So this is going to be the passenger side. See how it says real truck right there? So it tapers down, and this goes by the back doors on the passenger side right there. So yeah, not bad. So the tools needed for this job are a 7/16 socket, 1/2 inch socket, 13 millimeter socket and wrench, and then of course you need your ratchet and your extension. Those are all the tools that we should need right there. So you have 4 of these brackets for each side. The instructions tell you to start on the passenger side first. And the reason they say that is because you can see they're shaped different on the bottom. So you can see how that one's curved, and you've got this flange right here that's going toward the inside. Okay, same bracket, but see how the flange right here is going this way. So this one right here is for the driver's side. This one's for the passenger side. I'm starting on the driver's side only because I've already got the Jeep in the garage. I'm not going to back it up, turn around, because I have more room here. And then when I get ready to do the other side, then I'll turn the Jeep around. So those are the brackets that you have, 4 for each side. And then what you're going to do is, you see the pinch holes right there? So the bracket is going to go right up like this. You take one of these long ones with a washer, right? Go right through the hole there. Then you take another flat washer, put it right on the back. Then you take your lock washer, put that on the back, and then you grab your nut and you just screw it on like that. And you do the same for all of these. And then of course, this bigger screw right here, it goes right up. I already have one on here, but it goes right up in the frame there, and the threads are already there. You can't miss it. It's really simple. Okay, so I want to show you guys something that's really important. So 4 brackets on each side, right? Take a look at these. Okay, you see these 2? If you notice, the hole on this bracket right here sits further in, which is very important, than this one does. So this bracket right here, and this is for both sides, it's going to be the second bracket that you put on from the front of the vehicle. So this is the first bracket from the front. Then the second bracket, which is right here, it's going to go right here. So it's going to be the second bracket from the front. And the reason why is the hole that's underneath the body of the Jeep, it extends further in. So you need to make sure that you use this bracket right here to put on. And it's the second one. Remember, it's the second one from the front. And you're going to notice that. If you grab the wrong bracket, you're going to say, well, man, why doesn't this one line up with the hole, you know? But that's because you've got the wrong one. So just remember, this one right here is longer, and it's going to be the second bracket from the front, all right? Or the bracket in the middle. You can just say the bracket in the middle because there's only 4 brackets, all right? All right. Okay, you guys, so there's all the brackets right there. And like I said, this is just one side. I'm just doing one side at a time. And I just have them snug. I don't have them tightened yet. Now I'm going to make sure that the running board lines up. And then when everything lines up, then I'll go ahead and tighten down the bolts. Okay, so now I'm ready to bolt the running board onto the brackets. But what I want to show you guys is, this is the bottom of the running board. And this is the bracket that's going to secure the running board to these brackets right here. So what you're going to do with these is you're going to take these and you just turn them sideways like this, and then like that. And then the bolts are going to, or the screws or whatever, they're going to bolt right into these, or screw right into these holes anyway. They're going to screw right into these holes, and that's what's going to tighten down the running board on to these brackets right here. All right, you guys, so there you have one side. We have one down and one to go. I like the way they taper. So if you notice here, they start out wider, okay, or they're wide there, and then they taper down as you get to the back, and they get smaller. And then I like the way they curve in too, like this. Like I say, they kind of remind me of the Raptor running boards. I really like the running boards on the Ford Raptors. Those things are really nice. So, all right, on to the next one. All right, you guys, so I'm almost done with the brackets on the opposite side. Like I said, this is definitely one of the easiest installs ever, you guys. We're gonna do one more over here. This is my last one for this. So once again, take the flat washer, you put it in like that, goes right on the bracket, like that. Then you take another flat washer, right on the back side, just like that. And you take your lock washer, which is good. I'm glad they come with these lock washers and stuff, because you don't have to worry about Loctiting anything. And then the big, you notice these big screws right here, they're tapered. They're that fine thread. And so you don't really need to use Loctite on those either. So yeah, they stay pretty tight. All right, we got those. Now we're gonna tighten these babies up. Those a little snug, and then I'm going to do the one underneath because it's going to pull it up some, so I don't want these too tight yet. All right, so switching my socket over to my 1/2 inch. All right, now we're going to go under here. All right, got that one nice and tight. Now we're going to snug these all the way down. And if the nut in the back starts turning, that's when you need to get your other 7/16. All right, put it on the back just like that. And then take your 7/16 ratchet, snug it down like that. This one. All right, that's it. Now we're ready to put the running board on. Well, all right, boys and girls, there you have it. That's the last one. So let's pull it out in the sun. Let's get a closer look at it, see what they look like. All right, so here's a look at them out in the sunlight. Yeah. My key, I gotta unlock it so I can step on it. Let's go over here. I can step on it and we can test them out. Here's what the other side looks like. right, you can see here, nice and strong. Shake that whole Jeep. So there you have it, guys, the Go Rhino running boards. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode. Don't forget to give us that thumbs up and subscribe, and you guys know the story. I'll see you somewhere in the great outdoors. Oh.